Everybody, I hope that you're having a fabulous week so far. I'm a little bit behind on my vlog. I went to an event on Saturday and kind of got me off my schedule, so to speak. But tonight I want to talk to you about what labels you're wearing. Now, we all wear different kinds of labels and we see them everywhere we go. They're on the roadways, they're in the stores, they're on our items that we wear. We wear labels because the labels tell us how to take care of things. They tell us what something's made of. They tell us sometimes just implying worth or value because of the brand that something stands for. What labels do we wear as women, as human beings? What labels are we putting on? How do we share with other people how we need to be taken care of? Do we set boundaries? Do we tell people that we expect them to communicate two ways with us, to have two-way relationships with us? Are we sharing the labels that show how to care for us with the people around us? Are we setting up healthy relationships through our labels? And that's the first kind of label that we should be wearing, is our care label. This is how I will care for you, and this is how you can care best for me, just so that people have an opportunity to be who they should be in your life. That's all you can do, is give them that opportunity. And then character is the second kind of label that we wear. What are we made of? Do we show integrity? Are we people of kindness? Are we people of joy? Are we people of truth and honesty? Are we avoiding slander and gossip? Are we the kind of people who are compassionate, empathetic, and patient with others? Do we have grace in us that shines through? Is that the kind of label of character that we wear? And what value do we wear? Do we radiate the value that is projected by the faith in our lives? Do we have a relationship with Christ that shows in the kind of esteem that we carry? Do we believe we are children of the Most High King? Do we have that sense of personal worth for ourselves and for other people? Do we also show that kind of value in a way that shares the humility of the very King that we follow? Because having a sense of worth and value that's true, that isn't just a fake, counterfeit kind of label, means that we are having value, knowing that we are the kings, but also being a servant like our King, and showing that value, that priority value, that sense of truth, that we are servants like our King is a servant. So that's the last part of our label. Do we show that we represent the brand of Christ? Are we living in that nature of Christ? Are we showing that we are people who love, people who honor truth, people that are caring, that we have that balance of grace and truth in us, that we can hold our heads high, but not in a sense that indicates that we think we are higher than the next person who needs Christ. So what labels are we wearing as we walk through each day? That occurred to me as important because we are in a season where we are preparing to celebrate Easter. And we call it, as Christians, we call it Resurrection Day, because it is the day that we remember Christ rising from the dead, but we also remember his sacrifice on Good Friday that gives us the opportunity to wear that label. So every one of us can have that hope of wearing a label of great value, great character that's always going to be taken care of. So remember, what labels are we wearing as we are thinking about the sacrifice and glory of our humble servant King and Most High God? And we want to also remember what kind of labels we see on other people as ways of honoring them in this season as well. So, as we're thinking about labels, the reason why this came to my attention is I was looking at labels online. I'm actually preparing to buy some swag to promote my book Beautiful Warrior, and those swag items like t-shirts and mugs, travel mugs, tote bags, those things are going to have that label Beautiful Warrior on them to help people feel free to identify themselves as a beautiful warrior for Christ. So I would like to give you all, as my dear friends, my Facebook friends, my community on my blog, my warrior tribe, an opportunity to vote on the kind of swag you would most like to win if you're a winner of a contest. I have a pre-order contest available. If you go to my blog site, you can sign up for the Warrior Tribe. You'll immediately get an opportunity to enter that contest. You can get a $300 gift card to the retailer of your choice if you win, and we'll also have an opportunity to win swag. So what would you like to win? Would you like to win a travel mug? Would you like to win jewelry? I can only make so many of these because it's time consuming to hand make them. But if you think that's worth winning, let me know. If you would like to win a tote bag, there were some really cool tote bags that were there, an erasable highlighter, which is kind of cool. You could win a t-shirt or a ball cap. So let me know, what kind of swag would you be interested in winning so that I can give you the swag that you want when I'm making up this contest. So let me know so that I can order the best stuff for you. And I look forward to hearing from each and every one of you, whether it's on my blog or here on the social media. I hope that you have a blessed and wonderful day. Bye-bye.